Good morning, students. Hope all of you are fine. Beta, in previous lecture we started chapter 12 and name of this chapter is the National Movement second phase. In previous lecture we discussed about the when Mahatma Gandhi returned to India, and we also discussed about the early campaigns. Like Gandhiji's early campaigns were the Champaran Satyagraha, then the Ahmedabad protest and the Kheda Satyagraha. With that, we also discuss about the Montagu-Chelmsford reforms, that is known as the Government of India Act of 1919. So all these topics we have discussed. Now the further topic is about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. As you know, in 1919 Rowlatt Act was passed, and according to the Rowlatt Act, anyone could be arrested without a warrant and could be imprisoned without a trial. So this aroused a lot of anger among the public that led to the mass demonstration. So the today's topic is about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. As all of you must be aware about that the Jallianwala Bagh, it is located in Amritsar, right? And on 13th April 1919, that was the that day is known as the day of sorrow in Indian history. So let us read what happened. On 10th April 1919, two national leaders, Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapal, they were arrested in Punjab. And on 13th April 1919, the festival of Baisakhi is celebrated on 13th April. People gathered in a park in Amritsar called the Jallianwala Bagh to protest against these arrests. And the peaceful gathering was attended by men, women, and children. At that time, General Dyer, who was the military commander of Amritsar, came to the park with some soldiers and blocked the only entrance of the park. He then ordered his men to open fire, and the firing lasted for nearly 10 minutes till all the ammunition was exhausted. Hundreds of people were killed and thousands were critically wounded. And the massacre shocked the entire country. There were widespread protests. All national leaders condemned this cowardly act. Rabindranath Tagore renounced his knighthood. But a knighthood was the title that was allotted to Rabindranath Tagore. And the government declared martial law in Punjab. People were tortured and newspapers were banned. All this repression, however, further strengthened people's determination to fight against oppression. So, beta, this was about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, that how hundreds of people were killed without any reason. Now, the next topic is about the Khilafat movement. Beta, the Khilafat movement was organized by Ali brothers, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. So, you can underline this name, beta, that who started the Khilafat movement. So, this movement was started in protest against the injustices done to Turkey, which had fought against Britain. Beta, as you know, that was the time of after First World War. And First World War, its duration was from 1914 to 1918. And like you know, whenever the World War is there, then the strong countries they divided in two military blocks. So Turkey fought against Britain, and Britain's military bloc side that won, right? So after the First World War, injustices were done to Turkey, and Turkey was important to Indian Muslim as the Sultan of Turkey was also the Caliph. Caliph means beta Khalifa, the spiritual guru, and was the head of the Muslims throughout the world. The Khilafat leaders put pressure on the British government to give better treatment to Turkey. Through this demand, Muslims were drawn into national movement in large numbers. And this movement became a part of the national movement. And the Congress leaders joined the agitation and popularized it. So basically this Khilafat movement, it was started by Muslim community just to protest against the injustices done to the Sultan of Turkey. And do you know, beta, during this time, Mahatma Gandhi also joined hand with this Khilafat movement, these Ali brothers, so that Muslim community could also be part of the nationalist movement. Now, the next topic is the non-cooperation movement. That timing was 1922 1922. Angered by the rigid attitude of the British, the Congress decided to start a non-cooperation movement under the leadership of Gandhiji, as it is very clear with its name. Non-cooperation means so not to cooperate with the British government in any way. So the movement aimed at protesting against British repression in Punjab and their policy towards Turkey. It was also for the attainment of self-government. Now, the question arises in our mind that how this movement was started. So, the next topic is about that only, the start of the non-cooperation movement. The movement was to be launched in stages. Like it started with the giving up of honorary titles received by Indians from the government. Like Gandhiji gave up the title of Kesar-e-Hind. This was followed by the boycott of school, colleges, legislature, law courts, and elections to the legislature. People were asked not to work, not to cooperate with the government in any manner. And foreign clothes were burnt in public bonfires and strikes were organized in many places. So this way this non-cooperation movement was started. Now what is the constructive program for that non-cooperation movement? So like in that above topic we have read that not to cooperate with the British government, boycott of colleges and laws and all. So along with boycott and non-cooperation, a constructive program was also launched. It included the popularization of charkha and khadi. As I have told you earlier also that khadi was the symbol of self-reliance. And even Gandhiji encouraged people to use charkha. So, and the other thing was the promotion of Hindu-Muslim unity, abolition of untouchability, and spread of education. So all these were the agendas, or we can say the constructive program of non-cooperation movement. The movement was a success. Thousands of people willingly went to jail. At the Congress session in Ahmedabad in 1921, it was decided that the last stage of the movement would emphasize non-payment of taxes, thereby defying the right of the British to rule over India. This plan, however, could not be implemented due to unfortunate incident at Chorra. Means if we see other than the above things, the last stage was the non-payment of taxes to the British government. But it could not be implemented just because of that Chorra incident. Now the question is, what was that Chorra incident? Beta, this Chorra, it was a small village in Uttar Pradesh. On 5 February 1922, a crowd of peasants was leading a protest march through the village and the police beat a volunteer picketing shops. Actually, this was a peaceful protest. But when police beat a volunteer, Then this agitated the peasants and they set fire to the police station. 22 policemen died. Mahatma Gandhi was strictly against any violence and he immediately withdrew the movement. So, beta, this topic, especially this non cooperation movement topic, this is very important. Like, very important question is can also be framed that what do you know about the non cooperation movement, how it was started, and why it was withdrawn. Right? Now, the next topic is the opposition to civil disobedience. Non cooperation movement was withdrawn. Right? So, now what after that? What was the stages after that withdrawal of non cooperation movement? So, after the withdrawal of the non cooperation movement, the Congress was divided into two groups. One group led by C.R. Das, Motilal Nehru, and Vittal Bhai Patel wanted to end the boycott of the legislative councils. Like we have read in previous topic that during non-cooperation movement that there was a boycott of legislature. Now, like Congress was divided into two groups, and one group wanted to end the boycott. And these leaders felt that if the Congress continued to boycott the election, people who were loyal to the British would get elected, and then the government would have absolute power to do anything it wanted. Right? So, these people just wanted to end the boycott so that the sycophant of these Congress lead of the colonial government could not be elected. They wanted the Congress to take part in the elections, join the government, and then work to destroy the working of the legislature from inside. So these pro-changers wanted to enter the legislature and then make it impossible for the government to function by opposing all its policies. Means these leaders, they just wanted to get elected, and then from there they just wanted to we can say that disturb the functionaries of the government. And the second group was no changers, opposed joining the councils. This group wanted to undertake a constructive program. This group was led by Vallabhbhai Patel, C. Rajagopalachari, and Rajendra Prasad. In 1923, pro-changers formed the Congress Khilafat Swarajya Party, popularly known as Swaraj Party, and the new party was to function a group within the Congress, and the Congress allowed the Swarajists to contest the elections. The Swaraj Party contested the election and won some seats in the legislature. By opposing every British move, they made it extremely difficult for the British to get their policies and proposals approved in the legislature. As you know, as you have done the chapter of civics also of the parliament, in legislature beta, all the acts are passed through the voting. So after the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji had been jailed. He was released in February 1924. After his release, the Congress resumed its constructive program. Like in this constructive program also, few issues were focused. Those were the removal of untouchability, promotion of Hindu-Muslim unity, and the spread of Khadi. So beta, this was the topic for today. Hope all of you have understood this topic. Thank you and have a nice day.